Long, long ago, when the grass still whispered secrets and the trees bowed when animals passed, there was no king in the animal kingdom. The forest was wide, the rivers were many, the skies were free, but without a king, corals rose like dust in the dry season. The monkeys fought over fruits, the wolves argued over hunting grounds. Even the birds of the air complained that no one listened to their cries. So one early morning, when the sun climbed gently out of the hills, the great council of animals was called beneath the oldest baobab tree. From the river came the crocodile, slow and heavy. From the sky came the eagle, proud and watchful. From the plains came antelope, zebra, buffalo, and many more. At the center of them all stood three mighty ones: lion, with a golden mane like burning fire; elephant, huge and wise, with feet like moving hills; tiger, strong and silent, with eyes sharp as spears. The parrot flapped onto a branch and cried, "Today, the animal kingdom must choose a king." A loud murmur filled the forest. The hyena laughed. The peacock spread his feathers. The tortoise nodded slowly. The owl, oldest of them all, lifted his wings and said, "Strength alone does not make a king. Let wisdom, courage, and a good heart decide." So it was agreed. The lion, the elephant, and the tiger would be tested. The owl gave them three great assignments. The first assignment: the river of fear. They were told to cross the river of fear, whose waters were deep and whose currents swallowed even strong swimmers. The tiger went first. He leaped with power and swam fiercely, but halfway across, the current dragged him far downstream. He reached the other side exhausted and angry. The elephant went next. He stepped into the water slowly. The river pushed hard against him. He struggled, trumpeting loudly, but with great effort, he made it across. Then came the lion. The lion did not rush. He watched the river. He studied the flow. Then he walked upstream, where the water was calmer. He crossed steadily, helping a small antelope who had been trapped by the current along the way. The animals whispered, "He has strength, but also sense." The second assignment: the tree of trouble. High in the tallest tree, a family of baby birds had been trapped by a storm. The challengers were told to bring them down safely. The tiger climbed quickly, but his sharp claws frightened the chicks. They flapped wildly, and one almost fell. The elephant could not climb at all. He shook the tree gently, but the mother bird cried, afraid for her babies. Then the lion stepped forward. He called softly to the birds. He asked the monkeys for help. He guided them to bend the branches gently. With patience and calm, the babies were carried down one by one, safe and unharmed. The forest grew quiet. The third assignment: the fire of the dry land. In the far grassland, a fire burned, blocking many animals from reaching water. Whoever would be king must lead them to safety. The tiger charged toward the flames, roaring loudly, but the animals were too afraid to follow him. The elephant pushed forward with power, but the smoke blinded many, and the herd scattered in confusion. Then the lion climbed a rock and roared not in anger, but in command. He organized the animals, the strong ones in front, the weak and young in the middle, the fast ones guarding the back. He led them around the fire to a hidden stream he had once rested beside. By sunset, every animal had water. Every animal had life. The choosing of the king. The owl spread his wings and spoke. "Tiger has strength. Elephant has wisdom. But lion has strength, wisdom, and a heart that cares for all." The animals bowed. From the ant to the elephant, from the sparrow to the buffalo, one voice rose: "Lion shall be our king." The lion did not boast. He lowered his head and said, "If I am king, it is to serve, not to rule." And so the lion became king of the animal kingdom, not because he was the fiercest, but because he was the one who led, protected, and thought of others. And from that day on, the forest knew peace. And so the animals still say, a true king is not the one who roars the loudest, but the one whose heart beats for all.